do you have any advice on what are the indicators of a record in Marketo that should be removed to make up for storage?
I'm actually quite strict on this one. If I had it my way, and quite often my clients will disagree, I would just delete anyone that hasn't done anything in 6 months, because they don't care, right? Like you could argue that it depends on your timeline of how long it takes to kind of reach out into that company and kind of your sales timeline. But anyone that doesn't do anything, if they're interested, they're going to come back, right? So I would do that. But also, don't forget that Marketo has durable unsubscribes. I'll just stop the dog barking.
That's true. What about, I know that you work with a lot of global data sets. Are there any, tricks and tips for enabling a more compliant process for what data you're using or ingesting in your Marketo?
Oh, I think the key to that is kind of having documentation and processes, but not for processes' sake, because processes are often seen as not very flexible at all. But I do like to document why we're doing things, how that's being done, so there's no missing parts. I think that's kind of what you're getting onto. But I think it's if something happens to that person who's designed this process, you'll see it with a lot of companies that there's, well, why have we got this data and where did it come from? Or, you see that so much and you kind of think, well, if actually someone documented properly, then we'll be able to use that and then keep layering on top of that.